got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
Hello, you guys. It's Miss Missiana, and I am back again. I just happened to, I don't know what I was looking at, but it just came from somewhere, and I'm glad it did. So, you guys, this is regarding Drew and Ralph's divorce, Drew Sidor and Ralph Pittman's divorce. I have the updated news as of June the 8th, 2026. Drew Sidor and Ralph Pittman's divorce has been officially finalized after more than 3 years of separation, public drama, and court battles. Lord have mercy. You ain't kidding, because that's a long time to be just as bad for one as the other, because they both would drive me crazy. So that's a long time for two people so to be in the house 3 years together waiting on a doggone divorce. When I say so, I just want to say leave it like that. So here are the key terms of the final settlement. Child support. Sidora is ordered to pay Pittman. This is Drew got to pay her husband $2,218 per month in child support for their two children, Makai and Anaya. Pittman will provide medical, dental, and vision insurance, and both parents share additional expenses. Custody. They share joint legal custody. Pittman has primary physical custody during the school year, with Sidor getting the children on alternate weekends in August. The home. Hold on, that says they share joint legal custody. Pittman has primary physical custody during the school year, which is 9 months, with Sidor getting the children on alternate weekends in August. Okay, I'm not understanding that at all. On alternating weekends in August, they alternate the weekends, okay? But not until August. But during the school year, he's got primary physical custody of them, which says he was a better parent. He is the better parent, and I mean, it's speaking for itself. This is what the judge is. This is what the judge is saying. I mean, this is in the degree, okay? Pittman was awarded ownership of their $1.9 million Atlanta area home, but must pay Sidora $145,000 for her equity share. Because they only must have like $300,000 in equity, and she's getting half of that. That's what it sounds like to me. Vehicles. Sidor keeps a Cadillac Escalade. Pittman gets a Porsche Taycan and a Cadillac XT5. Spousal support. Neither party receives spousal support. Name change. Sidor's last name has been restored to Jordan. The family dog. Sidor keeps the family dog. Income discrepancy. This, I'm going back up here to this custody. These kids, it must have been real bad throughout the school year of her, because they said they was missing too much time. They was being too late too often, missing too much. It just was a bad thing for them kids having to go to school with their mama being responsible to get them to school on time with all her million excuses. Girl, oh well, this is what the judge say, and I'm definitely believing what they say, because this don't look like she was all that present to me while she up here acting a doggone while she's Lord have mercy. So that means she's got to pay him child support. He keeps the house. He pays medical expenses, dental and all that kind of stuff. Okay, did I not finish it? I didn't finish it, and I think I got so excited. Okay, in her share, Drew keeps the ruling also requires due to be okay. If Ralph does not make the payments within the timely frame, this is the $145,054.12 of her share of the equity. But I want to go back to where I was. Okay. I hit my button and took me to another. Okay, he was awarded the marital home. He's got to give her the money. Okay, the court awarded Drew sole ownership of Drew Sador LLC with Drew LLC and Drew Sador Global LLC. The ruling allows Drew to maintain complete control over her entertainment, that's good, career, business ventures, contracts, intellectual properties, and earnings connected to those companies. Ralph was awarded sole ownership of his business entities, Pittman International LLC and RAD 180 LLC. Let's see. The former couple will divide retirement accounts and other assets. The judge ordered the parties to equally divide Ralph's 401k and Drew's SAG pension. Any remaining joint bank account funds will also be split evenly between them. The ruling further states that each party will keep property title solely in their own names, with the final degree now entered. Drew and Ralph can move forward under the court's orders regarding parenting time, support obligations, property division, and their respective business interest. So, I don't know who, I don't know how she ended up paying child support, and he keeps the house, and he's got, well, he's gonna let him keep the house because he's the one that got sole custody. I mean, the custody, the physical custody of the children. So that's why he got. That is why he got the house. So the kids don't have to interrupt their flow. What they've grown accustomed to and what they're used to. That's a nice house. That's a really, really big, nice house. So I wonder where Miss Drew is living. One thing good about it, they splitting up all the assets, the 401k of his and her SAT pensions. All that's gonna be split in half as it should be, as it should be. I'm still trying to find out how is this girl paying him. I guess she's got to pay child support because hell, he got the kids 9 months out of the 9 months out of the year. He's got he got that kind of custody. Yeah, that's what he got. He got that kind of custody. And she only has them every other weekend in August, because I guess that's when the school year starts. So just to make it not a big deal, every other week in August they they get them. She gets them every other weekend. But it didn't even say anything about it doesn't even say anything. I'm gonna read this again. According to the ruling, Drew must pay $2,218 per month beginning July the 1st, which is in a few weeks. The payments will be split into 2 installments each month, with half due on the first day of the month and the other half due on the 15th. This don't look like she came out. I don't know. But then again, because he wanted part of her businesses also. He wanted part of all. He wanted half of all her businesses, And so she's probably coming out on the better end of this. Because, see, them kids is going to grow, well, I don't know, I can't remember how old they are, but still. She's still getting it easy because she don't have to, she's not going to have the responsibility of them kids during the week for 10 months, okay? I mean, for 9 months for the whole school year. So, yeah, she needs to pay him some child support. See, girl? Mm-hmm. Oh, Miss Drew. Acting a fool, acting a fool, acting a fool, and her shit is all out of whack. And she tried to make every excuse in the world why she couldn't get them kids to school on time in a timely manner, or as often as they should have been there. You know, too much time away from school. Period. But I think she did. I think she came out okay because she's still gonna have all the money from all her own businesses, and she's got a lot more businesses than him. Um, but yeah, girl. Miss Drew. Drew and Ralph will share custody, but Ralph will have the children during the school year. Shit, Ralph wasn't no dummy. You know, during the school year, she's gonna have to pay some child support because they got a lot of stuff and he gonna really be making sure they have a lot of stuff going on now in school. Well. She gotta pay child support. I don't think it's that much for two kids. I don't think it's that much at all. He got that house too, and she's gonna get $145,000 out of it. But the house is what 1.9 million. How much is the house worth? Yeah, 1.9 million or something like that. So, and she's getting after she lived there all this time, she's getting $145,000 of it because that's the equity that uh, uh, that's the equity that they have in the house so far. So, and I don't think they've been in it that long, probably just as long, because I think they were just moving there when the series started, the first season. I think they were moving in that house. So, yeah, it was being built, or they were going to move, or had moved. I can't remember, but that house has been in the picture ever since the show has been on. So, I mean, they've been in there however many years, 10 years. I can't even remember how many years they've been in there, but whatever. She got a little good chunk of change. Now she just gonna, if she wanna make it easier on herself as far as financially, but she's gonna do just fine. She's got enough money, and she's got a pretty good career going on. So I don't think she's gonna have any financial problems, and she's gonna have a whole lot more time on her hand because she ain't gonna have them kids for 9 months on a regular like that, like a everyday thing. So I'm just waiting to see what Miss Drew gonna be doing. How much more of a fool she gonna be acting on this show when she don't have the kids and she ain't got no husband. I wanna, well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna wait and see. Anyway, you guys, I just want to give y'all that update. You guys have a great rest of your day still, even though it's not much left, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.